Mic check. Drop, hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 606 cycle.
Where we live now, I grew up in the neighborhood
flat. Came to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Fem stat cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that.
When we moved to this house now, it's just been me and Ray, so like, a few years ago, like 3 years ago, I think.
Okay.
But when I grew up in that neighborhood next to it, I was probably like 9 to 16.
Yeah, so you've been here like your whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like
life.
if you're still under 10, like you're a Floridian.
Yeah. I wish it was longer that I was up north, so then I had a cool accent.
Yeah.
Love the New York accent.
Yeah, my dad's a real guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta meet him.
Yeah, my dad's accent is stuck.
Yeah, I wish. My dad's not, but my my stepmom is. Yeah, like her side of the family, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yes.
Yeah. My grandpa was a redneck Italian, which was interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fun.
But didn't have a New York accent. He was from Delaware. And he had like just this he's Italian generations, I guess. And he had this real mob boss look. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's nice.
Like
he
just
was
like
a real thug.
he would, ride tractors. So you're like full on Italian redneck. Like
just on a tractor.
Yeah. Smoke cigars, drink a whiskey, gel, a Glock, and a tractor.
Boom, shooting someone on the tractor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he took to his hits.
They did tractor drive-bys. They did horse drive-bys.
No. Yeah. On a fucking horse.
No suicide doors.
Nope, just horse.
Yeah, just suicide
That's
horses.
That's funny though. I feel like Italian families are just
fucked up.
They're just the best to be a part of though. Like I feel like you grow up a certain way and like your morals are very like dated.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like dated in like a way like your parents grew up with them, their parents grew up with them, and then they just Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
No, it's there's like some Italian white trash thing going on in Italians, and we just
it's our thing.
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, you know if you're Italian, like when you go over an Italian woman's house, you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That type of thing. I guess so. Like, not
and then if it's a holiday, it's gonna be Italian wedding soup, even though there's no weddings going on. Which makes zero sense at all. Why do we call it wedding soup if we have it on Christmas Eve?
Why has no one looked that up actually? Because what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah,
I always wonder why is it named that.
Yeah, my aunt just sits there rolling small balls all day. I'm just like, what are you doing
for 8 hours?
Yeah,
doesn't even eat it most of the time.
No, yeah,
like I'm gonna cook, I'm not gonna eat.
Yeah, she's serving what do you need? Do you need that? I'm like, sit down and eat the fucking steak, okay? And then we're eating steak on Christmas Eve. What is going on
for
there?
breakfast?
I know. What are we doing?
What is happening?
Yeah, no. Do you have like any aunts or uncles that are the same age as you, or close in age?
No.
Do you have any like older, like they should be older? Because I have maybe I'm just white trash and I'm just trying to drag people into my circle, but I've got uncles and aunts that are the same age as me.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's just Florida white trash.
From your mom or your dad's side?
My grandpa.
Oh.
On my mom's side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandpa met my grandma when she was young. Okay. It was a different time.
Very young.
She
like
was
14, 15, 12.
He says 15, but who knows the truth? It could be like 9.
Hey, we're not going to talk about it.
But there's nothing wrong with it back then. Now, but back then they are grandfathered in, if you know what I'm saying.
But like you won't go straight to prison.
Yeah, so they were together for a long time. After he had already had my mom and her 2 sisters with not the other woman, another woman.
The mistress.
Yeah, no, but it was before he met my grandma.
Oh.
So my other grandma they all hang around. See, that's where it gets real white trash.
That's
is like
crazy.
People can be divorced and like hate each other, but we all still stay in the same area.
Yeah, because my stepmom's side of the family is like that. Like,
Yeah.
I have aunts and uncles that have relationships that have ended, and they still, like, come around family events.
Yeah.
You're like, why?
Well, they don't, like, hate each other, but, like, yeah, it's just,
but
like...
they should.
They should, yeah. Like, it just
time.
doesn't, like, I would be like, dude, if, like, that person did that, I'd be like, what?
Like, we're never talking again.
Yeah, but no, so he got remarried and then had my aunts and uncles, which are my mom had me the same time my grandpa had kids. So.
That's okay. So how old is that grandma?
So
now
the new grandma, the final grandma.
Yeah. The final boss.
Yeah, the final boss.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm gonna say like early 60s. They're young.
Crazy.
They're young, and my mom is 50. So they're like 12 years apart, 13 years apart. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's white trash. I thought it was an Italian thing, but it's just like, white trash.
The age difference is not that far.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's crazy that I'm just like.
You gotta show me pictures later.
Yeah, no.
I wanna see what they look like.
It was a different time. It was a different time. So
yeah.
sorry, you can't relate. Nobody can relate. I was just trying to relate out here. I'm just bringing up my family's problem.
Yeah, I literally all of my we're normal age gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. No crazy.
I always thought like people had like uncles the same age that would touch them. I'm just kidding.
They don't even have to be the same age.
Yeah, no, dude. That's what I heard. But I was just like, oh, they're not the same age as you?
Scary times out there.
I was like, why are you so sad that your uncle touched you? Mine's the same age as me.
They're like, my uncle's kind of hot, actually. What do you mean? I have a crush on him.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, they're great. My family's great. It's just big in a weird way. But yeah, you got big Italian families are known for being big. You got a big family, right?
I feel like my family's so weird.
Yeah.
Because it's me and my dad, and then him and my stepmom got divorced when I was like probably 18. And then she had her side of the family, so like all of her brothers and sisters. And then my dad had his side of the family, and he has like 3. Actually, I have a lot of brothers and sisters now that I think about it. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of like stepbrothers and sisters because my parents were like whores separately.
Yeah.
And then they got together, and then like then they had me and my real sister, and then my dad married my stepmom and then had my brother that I grew up with. Yeah. So I've got So you know what? Yeah. Big Italian family. I get it. Okay, yeah, and then whenever I see pictures from when I was a kid, I was like, holy shit, like there's so many people in these pictures. Yeah. Who are these people? I don't remember these people. It's like generation. It's like that generation. Yes. It's different. And I don't think we're the same. No big families. Yeah. Yeah. The Sopranos describes an Italian family perfectly. Yeah. Maybe a little less violent. Yeah. But like the home life. Yeah. I didn't witness any murder. Yeah. No murders. Yeah. No murders. But I have their stories that I've had family members initiated, and some of them did and some of them didn't. And when you do, like if your family doesn't agree, apparently you sever ties, things like that. So I don't know I think there's more to my family than what they're telling me. I feel the same. And I don't think my grandpa always be telling the truth. Oh, never. I'm just like on my dad's side, because my dad's from like New York. So like not New York City, but he lived in Montauk. And I guess they would hang out in the city, and like, we got a big ass Italian family that I don't even, apparently there's some family we don't like talk to. I'm just like, oh wonderful. Shit. What's the beef here? I want to know, where's the documentary? Somebody. I swear, I feel the same about my dad and my grandpa, because they always talk about like, they had this trucking business when they lived in New Jersey, and it was called AC/DC, and I can't remember who in my family had told me, but they're like, your grandpa was like in the mob, like he was like in the mob. Yeah. And that his business was like for laundering. I'm like, that's crazy. And I want to know the stories. For real. Yeah, but then he died. So I never. Yeah. Doesn't that suck? I'm like, I want to know. Somebody tell me. I know. Yeah. But it gets to a point where you almost think like it was such the mob had such a hold on
the
New York Italians,
just like the Northeast in general, like not just New York, like it's almost like Italians in general had their own CIA. Like, actually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're you know what happened is the government was like, listen, we're gonna steal the mob's idea, the Italians' ideas, and we're gonna adopt it for ourselves to control the whole world. We're gonna kill people off when we need to. The CIA is just like the mob, but they paint the mob like they're bad. Yeah.
Because they were like, we can't have anybody better than us.
We can't have competition.
And that's why the mob worked so well, is because they were better than the CIA.
That's true.
Because they just killed people. They didn't put them in jail. They didn't interrogate them. They just, they're dead.
That's what the CIA does. Is it? Yeah, dude. Did you see the JFK files? Oh, there was a shooter in the car.
No, I didn't.
There was a shooter in the car.
With him?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me.
The shooter was in the car. That's as far as I know, and the rest is blacked out.
What?
The only info that they released that was a one-liner was like, there was another shooter in the car. Yeah.
That's so crazy. I feel like they lie so much about anything in history.
Do you ever read CIA documents sometimes?
No.
Oh, I gotta send you some.
Please send me some. I'll read them.
Oh my God. There's so many. You know what I want you to look at? Are you into Antarctica?
Stop.
Okay.
Dude, Ray would have the best conversation about this with you. He talks to me about it all the time.
I gotta send you a video because you'll be like, what the fuck?
So, okay, tell me like along the lines of it, because whenever I talked to Ray about it, he was like, oh, it's just something, but in the ice, it's really like energy beams that are there and it's for some source and whatever. But is that the same thing?
I don't know. So I don't know the truth. But what I was looking at was, so back in the I don't know if it was the 60s, I think, there's this guy, Admiral Byrd, that worked for the government, and he brought 4,000 troops with him to Antarctica to investigate something. First of all, why the fuck did they send him there? I don't know. But basically he goes there they're flying to Antarctica, and he has this journal that he would write every day. And I watched this guy, what's his name? He has a little goldfish on YouTube. The Y-Files.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this guy, I like him because he breaks everything down neutrally. Like he kind of gives you the fun side of it, to where it's like all conspiracy. Oh, it could be this, could be this. And then he's like, but this is the reality of the situation. But basically, Admiral Byrd would write, and it's the most convincing shit ever, because he would write in the journal that in the middle of Antarctica, it was like, just like, if I remember correctly, he got there, he saw nothing but like this advanced technology in the middle of the earth, and there was like, he couldn't describe what it was because he had never seen it before. He had seen these beings that weren't really people, and like he saw these flying crafts that looked like UFOs, right? But my idea of it is that like it's probably some ancient civilization that's being protected, and it's too sacred to be revealed to the world, because it would freak everyone the fuck out. Because they'd be like, oh wait, angels live here on Earth and they're protecting some sacred technology. That's what I think it is. But...
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's crazy. I think maybe that is the same thing that he had told me, but I'll have to ask him about it later.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because it's like, I like the evidence. Like, if I can see a journal that some guy wrote in that was there, I can analyze it for myself, versus like listening to what someone else told me.
Yeah.
Because like you can read his journal. There's copy and paste on the internet of his journal. Yeah.
I have to read it.
And I did not read the whole thing, but I need to read the whole thing, because
how many pages is it?
I have no idea. It's a journal. He was out there for however many days, and he would write in it almost every single day. And the shit that he was writing in it was creepy as fuck. Ooh. And it's like, this guy was either going insane or he is telling the truth.
I think he's telling the truth.
That's what I'm saying. But the CIA, they be lying about everything.
Have you heard of Bob Lazar?
Yeah.
Have you listened to the podcast he did with Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
That was really good. Yeah.
I don't know about he's done several of them, so I don't know if I've seen the most recent one.
I'm talking about the one a few years ago, not like
before they had the congressional hearings, right?
Yes.
And yeah. So here's the thing. Here's my theory, and you don't have to believe me or listen to me on it. This is my theory on Bob Lazar and the whole bullshit about UFOs. I don't think we know anything about them. I don't even think we have one. Like they're saying we have one. I think what they're doing is trying to instill fear in people that there's a higher power so they can have control. Because it's like
right now, like what's going on, I totally believe that.
Because like, why would, first of all, most of the, and I'm not trying to say, I've gotten to a point, okay, I'm a little religious. So I like kind of try to balance logic and religion, and it's sometimes hard. But I've never seen a UFO. I don't know what one looks like. And all of the sightings most of the sightings that have been reported have been in the United States, or if not US places that are basically invaded by the US, like Mexico. Yeah, dude,
That's
say
true.
it. Yeah, dude. There's been ones in other countries like Brazil and like places, but it's like one-offs.
Yeah.
And it's always the US military is always involved. They're always involved. Every single time why is the US military the number one sanction for UFOs? Because it's not real. It's a fake thing.
Oh, don't you just love it here? Like, don't you just love living here? No, we want to move so bad out of the country because, like, just everything that the government does, I feel like, is not to really help the people.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't even know if it's the country, though. So here's the thing, is I really think that the U.S. government controls the world. And the other governmenting powers know that they do. And they are aligned with them. Because you think about like all these, we literally are trading oil with Russia right now. We're trading oil with Ukraine. We're getting minerals from Ukraine. We're getting shit from all these countries. They're all everybody's coinciding and working together. And I think everything that's being built around us is just a big ball of bullshit. It's just all fake to make us all scared and to make us all cower. And
I feel like that. Yeah, I can agree with that. I understand how that and like even smaller stuff can be being done to make people scared.
Yeah.
Like here. And it just sucks. Like it sucks like you or anybody here has to live like that and like think like, oh, are they really trying to help us, or like are they not trying to help us? Like no one knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. Like no one knows what the fuck is going on. So it's just scary.
Yeah. No, it's hard to like just some people have a hard time like even thinking about those things and just going on with their day to day, which I get. I totally get that which is probably why I smoke a lot of weed. But it doesn't bother me to where like I'm so righteous and like enraged that I can like change it. Mm-hmm. It's just like so clear to me that I'm like, I get baffled when people are just like sometimes like, oh wait, the government can lie to me?
Yes.
Come on, guys. Yes. Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah.
Like, how blue-pilled are you?
Or like people who watch the news every morning. Yes. I don't understand that.
And it's the older generation, right?
Always. Yeah, I was talking to someone the other day and they're like, yeah, I listen to like the news podcast. And I was like, why would you, like, what interests you about that? Like, why? Like, I don't know. It's just, current events. And I'm like, oh, you mean the lies? Like the bullshit that they tell you on the news? But it's also, aren't most news stations like leftist or rightist? And like they pick what party? I don't know. I think on TikTok too much.
I think they all, I honestly think they all work for the same power, even though they think they don't. Okay. Because BlackRock is one of the like biggest world's financial powers. They own oil. They own a shit ton of companies. They own the news stations and the banks. Like the news stations are owned by people that control our money.
Yeah. That's like the most important thing in the world.
Oil. Yes. Well, they've made it the most important thing in the world, right? Which is like, that's the thing is like, that's why I'm like, it doesn't bother me because it helps me. It helps me to know these things because it's almost like a cheat code in the world to know these things are true. Because you're like, oh, I can ignore all the bullshit and focus on what I need to do.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody hearing that and maybe thinking like, oh my God, they're lying about everything and it freaking them out and then like not being able to handle it. But some people ignore it. And I'm just like, you're telling me you can go about life working your corporate job till the day that you die.
And that's your purpose?
Just being okay. Like, that's okay. Like, you're okay with just like being a slave to whatever. You don't have to be a slave. We can still be free a little bit. You just have to like ignore the bullshit to be free.
Yeah, and there's so many people that are like that. It's hard to find somebody who understands and can see past like stuff like that, like see what's like actually important.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody feels different. Like it's an opinion, I guess, but some people are just okay with the 9 to 5 and believing everything they hear. But I feel like it's because they need something to believe in. Like I feel like as humans, you naturally want to go by something, like a code, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's why, like that's how some people feel about the Bible.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, no, I totally know. I feel the same way because I kind of we're all born. I was talking to someone this the other day. We're all born with morals, right? We have this like moral code that we live by, and if we're like murderers, we're pieces of shit. We're at the bottom of the moral code, right? So we're always trying to be like better people,
not murderers.
Yeah, just don't kill anybody and you're good.
Unless you're Dexter.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing good.
Yeah,
you know, he was killing bad people.
Thank him.
A bad guy killing a bad guy. A good guy killing a bad guy. It's all good. Good guys can kill people, technically. Yeah. So if anybody wants to kill somebody, no, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
Just come kill me.
I'm ready.
Yeah, no, I don't want to die. It's okay. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. Yeah, no, it is all opinions, right? All these things that I'm saying means nothing at all. But and I could be completely wrong. I could be, the Earth might not be flat. It might be round. The rockets might be leaving Earth.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We're never really gonna know.
You're never gonna know.
Unless you go to space.
Yeah. But you can't go to space.
Yeah.
So I'm just kidding. I don't know.
ChatGPT said so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. ChatGPT is the truth.
They're snitching out here.
Dude, it's crazy. I went on a little rant the other day. I was having a good old time with that thing. I was like, I gotta stop doing this. It's like you pay $19 for ChatGPT and it sucks you in like it's the fucking devil.
Like, this is my friend now.
And dude, I talk to it like a therapist. I'm like, listen, I've had a hard day. I'm like, these bitches at work won't stop. And it's just like, listen, I hear you.
I totally understand. Your feelings are valid.
Dude, it started calling me homie.
They picked up on your lingo.
It did.
That's fucking crazy.
It's terrifying.
Do you call it homie?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is that his name, homie?
No, he's a British guy.
Oh, I love that.
I sometimes talk to him. I'm like, Jason Statham, come save me. I'm like, come here, Liam Neeson. I need your help. I'm trapped. Some 2 guys got me. I'll pretend to be your daughter.
I'm just in the phone. I can't do anything. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I didn't know you could talk to him.
I didn't know that either.
You want to talk to him?
No.
No?
I'm scared.
You can ask him you want to ask him about me?
Yeah.
Be like, tell me about Alex Barbosa.
Oh, yeah.
Or, yeah, because it knows me, I guess. I was like, I could ask it about you, but that
bitch don't know me.
Be like, I've never talked to her before. Here, let me see if I can pull him up. How do I pull up the man? Oh, here he is. Okay, he's listening to us talk. You can ask him.
Tell me about Alex Barbosa.
Oh, no. Wait. Fuck. All right. Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
What's up?
Tell me about Alex Barbosa.
Alex Barbosa is a comedian and podcast host who produces and performs comedy shows, especially under the brand Alex's Underground Comedy. They also host a podcast called Alex and Friends, where they have casual conversations with various guests. Alex is based in Florida and has big plans for their comedy career, including opening a...
Whoa! Give it away too much there.
Let's calm it down.
We're not talking about what Alex is doing.
Plans have not been released. Plans have not been released.
It's out here telling everything, all my secrets. All right. If somebody gets a hold of my phone, I'm done. I'm done.
Just gotta go on there and ask him about you.
She's a sensitive bitch.
She cries herself to sleep every night.
It's so funny.
Her toilet seat is really warm all the time.
It is. It's so hot. Why do we have a hot toilet seat in Florida? It's retarded.
Really good.
It does
like
feel
if
nice.
you had to poop, I bet that's so nice.
Oh yeah, you do. You spray your butthole too.
Oh my, yeah, we have a bidet.
It's the first time I've ever been able to do it. I was like,
clean.
dude, it's so worth it because it's literally okay. Sure, you pay a normal toilet costs like $200.
Yeah,
you can get a bidet for double the price. It lasts you 10 fucking years. Why
that one's
not?
nice.
It's worth it, dude.
It is.
It sprays your butthole.
It's just a luxury that some people need to have.
Yeah, listen, if you live in Nigeria, you gotta get a bidet, dude. Fuck the Zephyr Hills.
Just squirting a water bottle up
Dude,
their
I'm
ass.
saying. I told a guy in the crowd the other night, because I have this new joke that I talk about because we got bidets and I've never had them before. And I was like, dude, I bet you your wife just puts water in her mouth and just squirts it up your butt every night.
Oh,
he was
my
jealous
God,
that I had a bidet.
Hilarious.
Anyways,
what a wonderful position.
We don't have to keep talking about conspiracies. I do want to ask you, or I want people to know about what you're doing, which I think is really fucking cool because
Thanks.
nobody does. The world's gotten to a point to where like people don't do real things anymore. Like shit outside of the house.
Cry. That's
No,
so
like
nice
for
of you.
real, like people don't do real stuff. They're
Yeah.
just like they're trapped in their 9 to 5, their cycle, their bullshit. They're not like nobody has. So when I see people without like aspirate, what you're doing specifically is very cool in general. Don't get me wrong, but in general, having aspirations to even do something nowadays is cool because people don't do that because they're too fucking scared.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like that's why I was like trying to like. You already know that you're doing great things, but I just want to reiterate it because I want you to keep doing it because I hate seeing people give shit up and be like, I'm just going to deal with life.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, keep going. Don't stop.
No, I know. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like so it's been so hard for me to articulate why I like how I feel about it because every time I try and talk about it and like now I can talk about it more because I'm comfortable with you and like but it's just when I first went to like a girls' private day, you know, I think you had said this to me when we were talking about it last Sunday, but it was just so awkward and like no one was talking to each other and like everyone was separated and it was like just weird. And I remember I first got my drift car and I met this girl online because I had just got like, you know, started following people that were driving in town. And she was driving at like the girls' private day that I went to, and she was like, "Oh, you should come." And I went, and like, you know, when somebody tells you to go somewhere and they just ignore you and act like you're not there the whole time.
Yeah.
It was like that. So I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then so I just started hating her because I was like, you know, whatever. I was a different person back then, but then as the years went on, I tried to make like more friends, and then like as I started to grow more passionate about drifting and like especially when I started dating Ray, like I have just continuously learned so much more because at first it was like, okay, this is just drifting, we're just going around a corner or whatever. But then I was like, oh, like there's teams in different countries, like how did it start, like what started it, what is these different styles that you're telling me about. And so Ray would sit there and like send me videos, like documentaries or like hour-long videos on like Japanese drifting and shit. But anyways, the fucking moral of the goddamn story is no one cares about it in a way that's like you want to go there and you want to go to the track and you want to be with all your friends and you want to have like a really fun day because you're getting to spend time with people that you care about or like that you want to spend time with and you get to go do your favorite thing.
Yeah.
And like drive together. Like that's the whole goal of what I'm trying to do is like make it understood that it's not always about competing with each other, like subliminally, like hating people and being fake to them because they feel like they need to get something or whatever. There's just so much drama in the drift world.
Yeah.
There's just so much, and then that's another thing is like girls, they're just very catty and scary. And yeah. And I'm not the type of person to like care too much about the social media side of drifting because it's like some people can be one way online with driving and then you see them in person and it's like, oh, okay, like what the fuck, this is two completely different, you know. But I don't know,
there's a lot of fakeness in social media. And especially so I went through this phase because I want attention really bad, which is why I do comedy. And I went through this phase where I didn't have anything to grasp onto. I had nothing to get me that attention that I was so desperately seeking, which not everyone has the same attention cravings that I do because, you know, I'm just fucked up, but I needed something. So I would, you know, I would get into things. I would get into random things and I would post about them and I would put them online because I needed some sort of attention from people. And people refuse to admit that they do social media postings for attention. That is literally what it's for. You are trying to get likes online. You're trying to get comments because it feels fucking great, guys. Can we just admit that it feels fucking great to get likes and comments on your post because it makes you feel like people care.
Like you're appreciated.
Yeah. And some people need that way more than other people. So like personally, I've gotten to a point where I've gotten older. I think it also has a lot to do with age.
Yeah.
There is a woman aspect to it but I think it really has to do a lot with age insecurity because I've been around women my whole life. And the hardest time I had was in high school because, you know, we're the worst that we can be in high school because our hormones are high. You know, we all want to fight over a guy or over some bullshit or, you know.
Over scrawny Kevin.
Yeah. Period. And then you want to try to convince him that I'm gay and like, you know what, bitch?
She's a lesbian. I swear.
But either way, it's just like, I've gotten to the age, I'm almost 30. So I've gotten to the age where like, I don't tolerate that. I do not tolerate it. And I can already tell when somebody's that type of way. So I understand where the frustration comes from.
Like a facade, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of that. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that because people don't know where to get their attention from. So they get it from there.
Yeah.
By doing things that are elevated to what might be the truth, right?
Yeah.
Which is what a lot, you know, that's why when you see me post online now versus how I used to, I didn't have social media for 2 years before I started comedy. I had it for a while and it drove me nuts. It drove me insane. Yeah. And then like now I'm just like, dude, like I don't fuck with that. So now when I post, you see pictures of me, I look retarded. I look like how I look now on camera. You don't see me covering up my pimples and doing shit because who cares? Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna see me in person one day and like
yeah.
And that's the crazy thing. I read something on Facebook today and I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was something like people have edited their pictures so much that they like forget that that's not them in real life. Yeah. I'm like, that's so
They
true.
just walk around blind confidence.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, share that. Like, give me some of that.
No, but yeah, the woman thing is a huge issue. But I feel like I noticed that I was a part of like I guess like an older generation because I was the young person with the older people. So I've kind of grown with them. So now I'm with like the 40 and 50-year-olds, but I'm only 30. But those are the car people that I used to hang out with because it almost skipped a generation a little. Like my generation in between people that are in their late 30s and, you know, mid 20s, we didn't really do car shit. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of people my age out there. It was either like, you know, people's kids or
that is,
you know,
that is true. Because there wasn't a lot of people my age whenever I first started getting into driving.
Mm-hmm.
It was older, like 20s. Well, I don't know then. Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know, but I noticed just like the drift events, not yours specifically. Yeah, there's a lot of younger people.
Yeah.
These people, I was, you know, there's some of them look like children to me because I'm starting to get to that age to where I'm like, oh, wait, a 21-year-old looks like a toddler. I'm like, wait, my husband is a pedophile.
Poor Alex.
It's okay. I joke about it on stage. He knows. But it's, you know, but it's the thing is like you look at it's a different mindset. And when you are at that younger age where, I mean, thank God like you seem super fucking mature for your age, which is awesome. Like you're not that much younger than me at all. We're pretty much the same age. But I'm just saying like you're mature for your age because usually women in their early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s, they still have that insecurity conflict, that thing where they are always trying to push other women out. And that's why I've had such a hard time making friends. We were talking about this earlier because it's like bullshit, you know? So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And I think it's the age thing. I think it really is these younger girls and their insecurity, and they don't respect the fun and the art of it, which is what you're trying to produce. At least that's what I'm not
Yes.
trying to tell you.
No, yeah, that's
No.
like a really good way to put it. And I'm glad that you said that because just like the art of it, you know, it's just supposed to be something fun. It's supposed to be something that you're like, oh, I want to try this. I want to try this. I want to do this next time I drive, you know, but not a lot of people look at it like that. They're just like, okay, I need to go and I'm just going to do the same thing over and over and over. But no one wants to try new stuff. And then they don't have people around them that are like, oh no, you could totally do that. Like go out there, do this and try it. Just go try it. Because when you have somebody nagging you at the track, you're like, okay, well, I can't be a fucking pussy. Like I gotta go at least try it.
That's usually what my husband would do to me. Like when we go, because we would do like private days where it'd just be like 5 of us and we go out because it's so much better than going with like 40 people. That's why I love your events too, because it's like nice to have a private day. It's like small and tight. But it's fucked up. I'm gonna say it. It is fucked up that you spent all that time putting all that, you know, you had your whole gift bag shit, your whole fucking all that shit you were putting together, your what do you call it, the fucking scavenger hunt thing that you were putting together. You spent so much time and effort into designing things and doing things, and for people to bail last minute is fucked up.
That was very sad.
It is, but it's fucked up that people, but that it shows you who they are. And sure, some people weren't able to come because their cars, that happens.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody that canceled last minute is fucked up. Yeah. I'm not trying to say that. Please don't come for me.
But if you come and like sign up for something, it should be something that you save up towards. And that's why I tried to do it so early. You know what I mean? Like I tried to get everybody together by February. And I think everyone was in there for like a month, and I would ask every week, like, hey, y'all still good to drive? Like this, drop a like. And no one said anything. And then fucking 2 weeks before, they're like, all right, well, so in a span of 12 hours, everybody dropped.
Yeah. I mean, moving forward, obviously you still want to make it a girls thing too, but like just, you don't have to listen to me at all. But just suggestion, I would start being kind of hard-headed towards people and be like, hey, if you're in this group chat now, you're going to pay me now because I have to reserve the track now. You're already putting your money out. You don't even have to tell them to pay you now, but it just gives you that security that like, okay, they're going to come drive because they already gave me the money.
Yeah. I need to, and I wish like, I don't know. I know what I'm doing is so small, and like there's so many other people that throw private days and stuff for their own different reasons and like to drive with their friends. But I wish that OSW would be more open to like, maybe not even like from me, but like having like a girls' day like that, you know?
You collaborate with them, I'm sure.
They won't.
They won't? You've asked them? Yeah. Well.
They won't.
I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for letting us have you there.
I can't do it, but you can, so thanks.
No, it's fine. Thank you guys for having us there. No, I mean, but maybe, you know, it takes time. This is, how many times have you done this so far?
5.
So this is the 5th time. And yeah, I mean, just keep doing it.
It's just fun. Like,
yeah, even if dudes show up, fucking who cares? Like, it's fine. But the women need to stop being pussies, women. Okay, tell your men to get off their asses
and pay for your track day.
Yeah, pay for your track day.
Oh no, yeah. I was thinking that too, and me and my friend Haley were talking about it, and she was like, you should just stop trying to make it all girls. Like, just, you know, have your girls sing, but then, you know, it's okay if guys like drive and stuff, because then they can help teach.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that's a good idea too. Like, not stress so much about it, being like, okay, I need 16 girls only.
Yeah. No, definitely, yeah. And that's the thing, is you can just promote the girls that came.
Yeah.
You know, you just but if people aren't serious about it, don't fuck with that. Like, if you know somebody's not serious and they keep saying they're gonna come every time, they keep backing out every time. Like, I'm not saying like, I wasn't talking specific to these past 2 times that I've been. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's happened. Yeah, that's totally.
So those people need to not be added to the group chats, and if they ask why, they know why, because they are just there for the whatever.
For the yapping. They're there for the yapping. But yeah, no, people. There was a girl that did that every single time. She would say that she wanted to drive, but then she would back out like a week before. I'm like, okay, can we not do that?
Yeah.
Can we not do that? Because like sometimes it's hard to find people who want to drive.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not fucking paying $200.
And you're already invested in it. So yeah. Dude, $200 is nothing if you drift. A pair of tires costs us $200, and we burned through that bitch in a fucking hour. You're telling me you're gonna get mad about 8-hour track day for $200? They charge $200 for the OSW track day where you drive with 50 fucking people. Okay, it's really not. That's a good price to go drifting. Are you guys insane?
I saw they're having an event this weekend, I think, and it was like $60 for the half day and $120 for the full day. I'd never seen them do that before. I don't think.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I just stopped going because I was talking to a couple people about it on when we were at dude, my fucking forehead's burnt too. It's peeling right now. I'm like, I look like I got dandruff. I look like that dude that's got like one of those diseases. Oh, thank God. This is horrible. But anyway, sorry.
On Sunday.
Yeah, no, I was talking to people about it on Sunday. I'm just like, we stopped going to the days where the OSW would throw it because there would be too many people. And then sometimes it would be a mess because you get new people and they got to fix the track after they go. And it's a whole, I'm not complaining. I want that to be, but that's there for like beginners. I feel like if you want to get people that actually want to learn and get really, really good, get a private day. It's like totally worth it.
Yes. Yeah. It's fun to go and watch like the A-class drivers at the track because you're like, okay, you're not going to spin out. I don't think your car's going to blow up and we're going to have to wait 20 minutes for the EMT to come get you off the track. So, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was watching some video this morning on someone's story that went to drive last weekend, and they were saying that like the classes are so short for like C, B, and A. Like they do like longer A class and then shorter B and C class. So I'm like, that sucks because you're waiting in line forever, and then even if the time is, let's say B class ends at 6:30 and it's 6:29, they're not even gonna let you go even if you're on grid. They're just gonna make you drive off. You're like, fuck, I waited here all this time.
It's not, it's
not worth it public days. Even if I was, I mean, obviously, let me not say that, but right now I think private days are more worth it because you get to have a lot more seat time and like, you don't have to freak out. You can chill whenever you want to chill. You don't have to worry about like, oh, well, this is the time that I'm supposed to go. Like, this is my time frame.
Yeah. And then, I mean, if you're not a people person, less people's always nice because I hate crowds.
Yeah. And then people talk to you.
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
Yeah. Like I usually like, I'll come, like we were talking about earlier, like I'll come out of are you like that where you like slowly come out of your shell? Yeah.
It depends. Lately, no.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been trying to be like more social, but I don't know. I feel like I can only be weird with certain people, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I guess it does take a while.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are like that. I feel like a lot of people are introvert, extrovert, and then like, some people are like real, like I get real extra. If you really get to know me, you probably don't want to know me anymore.
I want the crackhead version of you.
No, the crackhead version of me is like, you'll probably see me, you'll see the crackhead version of me on stage tonight is what you'll see.
Yeah.
I'll be all Red Bulled and weeded up and I'll be, no, I have a great time at the show. Are you guys coming tonight?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay,
Hell
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. It's a good time.
I'm
Don't
excited.
watch me. You can watch all the other comedians.
I'm just going to be in the front. Like...
No, I'm really comfortable at these stages that I do, hometown stages, especially the villain one that I do because I do it 4 nights a week. So it's like, I have fun. Yeah. Like I kind of let go there. So sometimes I do really bad.
But you have to do bad. Like, what do they call that? Bombing?
Yeah. It happened to me last night, but I did a show, I bombed, and then 2 hours later I did another show and I did all right. So
are we allowed to say faggot on here?
Yeah,
Was it the fat show?
No, that was the other night. That night I saved myself. I started to bomb and then I saved myself. It was, I don't know. It's a learning curve, really. It really is. You know, you learn to stop saying it on stage because it does not work 9 out of 10 times.
I'm gonna laugh about it every time.
See, that's the thing though, is like, to me, like I started using it as like a save thing. Like I thought it would make me funnier to say it. And they're like, no.
Like, what is this? They're like talking about.
There's a lot of gay people in Melbourne now. We can't do that anymore.
We're all a part of this.
Yeah, dude, they all threw up their wrists at the same time. Like, what is going on? No, there was one girl in the back that raised her hand when I asked if anybody was a. Yeah, I was like, all right, well, at least she's admitting to being one. Like, at least she's not like, she's like, I'm a faggot.
The rest of them are closeted, I guess.
Yeah. No, listen, see, that's the thing is like, as long as you're not homophobic, you can say whatever you want.
Exactly.
As long as you're not a racist, you can say the N-word.
I can't get behind that one.
Listen, OSW is not going to watch this. Trust me. Nobody's going to watch this that we know. It's all dudes that just stare at my crotch the whole time.
Oh my God. Do you really think so?
Probably. Dude, they're probably just like in their dungeon. Just like bent
in
over.
the basement.
Like, yeah.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, please don't jerk off to my face. I'm a married woman.
At least pay her. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, don't pay. Please. I'm not a whore. I'm not a prostitute. Okay? I give this for free.
You can be pervert on your own
I give this
time.
fully clothed woman for free. Yeah.
That's what they want nowadays. It's
That's
hard.
What I'm saying.
It's hard to
It's
find
hard
a
out
fully-
here for a pimp.
I'm basically
a whole
naked.
ass song about it.
And this is why.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp. That's a great song.
Who is that by?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's
Know
an
the
old song.
don't remember.
See, I'm so, you know what's funny is I literally purposefully don't wear band t-shirts because I don't remember song names. I'm a musical person. I remember sounds. I remember I remember, lyrics. I remember beats. I can't remember names of anything.
I'm like that with certain artists.
Yeah.
What do you listen to? Like
everything that's on the walls.
Okay.
80s, 90s, and early 2000s is my biggest thing. I like everything but country. I don't listen to country music.
Hate it.
Yeah.
I'm a hater.
It makes me sad. Like, why are you killing your dog in your song?
Yeah, while you're drinking a Coors Light.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, only fags drink Coors Lights.
Oh my God, that is the cheap gay man's beer.
It really is, though. Yeah, no, I mainly like 90s hip hop, like Wu-Tang Clan.
Do you have Spotify
MF
or Apple
Doom,
Play?
Spotify.
Apple. Damn it.
I used to have Pandora. I was a Pandora person up until like 4 years ago.
I need to switch because I always want people to send me their playlists. And I'm
You
like,
do
I have
Apple Music? Oh yeah. No, I do Spotify. I like Spotify because Spotify it analyzes me just like ChatGPT does. So.
Oh, and it caters to your music taste?
It does. It gives you your own DJ. And sometimes he'll be like, listen, I'm not trying to scare you, but I got a new song. He knows I'm scared of new songs because I've been listening to the same shit for 20 goddamn years. He's like, I know you're not into new stuff, but I got something new for you. And he'll call me Alex. I'm like, how did you know my name?
It's getting too real here.
I'm like, oh, wait, I pay for this.
This is my own luxury service. I forgot.
Yeah, no, I love Wu-Tang and Pink Floyd. And my dad was a 80s classic rock. And my mom was the hip hop head. So I got the clash of both. And then me and my brother... as soon as we could use a CD player or whatever those little, did you ever have those little things with the little earphone? Thing? Not a cassette. It was a little like mini pod that you'd stick a little microchip in and you put it in your ear and you play the music.
Okay, are you from the future?
What do you mean? It was a little tiny thing. I don't even remember what it was called. It was this big and it looked like an SD card.
Okay.
And it had music on it. And it was just one song. And you'd stick it in there. It was Britney Spears. Hit me, baby. Won't. Yeah.
Oh my God,
earphone. Yeah. You've never heard
I
about
need to
this?
see it.
This was the earliest form of my music after cassettes and like right before they came out with iPods. Yeah. It was before iPods. It was before nanos. Do you know what
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Like the nano iPod. It's before all that.
On?
Yeah. It was before that.
I need to see what the fuck
do you know the white
is.
brick, the first iPod, the shuffle?
Yeah.
Yes. I had, that was my first real music thing. And my mom still has it and it still plays music.
Oh.
And I listened to it a couple years ago. Dude, the songs I was listening to when I was like 10 years old is so fucked up.
Give me 3.
Like,
give me
pop
3.
that pussy.
I was expecting, maybe Katy Perry.
No.
Maybe a Kesha.
No.
She said no.
It was fucking T-Pain. Oh. I'm in love with the stripper. I was listening to that when I was 10. I don't even know what was
but
going
those are
on.
bangers.
Oh, yeah, dude. The music we would listen to was like unmatched. That's why I'm like, I have a hard time listening to new music because I'm like I get down with what's his name? Pink hair guy. Rapper guy. He's dead.
Lil Peep?
Lil Peep. I get down. Our wedding song was a Lil Peep song.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's a Lil Peep tattoo.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, yeah.
What song was it?
She got an ass from Tennessee.
What is that called?
I have it on a thing somewhere.
Oh my gosh, that's so
see,
amazing.
I don't know names.
I don't know
anything,
the name.
dude.
I know the song, but I don't know the name.
So wait, that was our wedding song that we danced to at our wedding dance. Was Lil Peep.
Happy for you guys. I love that.
What do you listen to?
A lot of Lil Peep, and I used to listen to a lot of Suicide Boys, but not anymore. Now I'm like, I have this thing where I obsess over an album for like a half a year to a year. So last year it was this fucking Sabrina Carpenter album, and then this album called Brat came out, and it's more like dance music. But do you know the girl who made the song that's like, I crashed my car into the fridge,
I don't know the girl, but I know the song.
Yeah, so that girl, she started making like she's more of a DJ now, but like she came out with an album. It's so good. It's just like crack injected.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, is that the Charlie person?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this was all over Instagram.
Yeah.
Not on the trend. Don't know what's going on. I didn't listen to any of the songs. I'm sorry.
Do you like dance music?
I like 80s like
you're like groovy.
Yeah, like house party yeah. I did listen to dubstep when I was younger. Grew out of that. I listen to it now and I'm just like, I mean, Sandstorm is a banger. That one will never get old. But like the
like the Skrillex,
like the ones that got real retarded. Call 911. No, what are we doing? Putting a child screaming in a song, calling them.
Which is crazy. That wasn't that the Cup Stack video?
I have no idea. And that's
what it was from. I just saw it the other day too.
Yeah, I grew out of that, and then I do like. You know what I like? I like the. Sometimes I like the little bass, like the bass and drum music, like the no, like techno? Like kind of techno, but I think it's called like bass and drum.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like it gets you a little like
going.
Yeah, like it gets you a little hype. I have a pre-show playlist that I'm slowly building that I'm trying to get together. I have like 9 songs on it right now. I need songs before shows that get me hyped,
that make you feel like you're like the coolest person ever.
Yeah, no, they do.
Oh yeah, that's this whole album.
Yeah, no.
That's what
do you have a playlist?
I have.
I want you to read off your top playlist that you listen to right now.
Okay,
We'll do a playlist read off. This is a new section. Do you want me to read
off my Skids playlist?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Your skids? Is that for when you shit?
Yeah, that's when I leave a skid mark.
Oh, your skids. Oh, like driving. Oh, okay. Sorry. I have 2 different worlds. Sometimes they don't collide.
I'm actually happy that you weren't joking at first about that and you thought I meant about taking a shit.
For real though.
I should have a playlist for that actually now that I think about it.
Dude, Wiz Khalifa is the best shit in music right after you smoke a joint.
Oh my God, a little karate, boom.
Yeah.
Okay. These are the first 3 songs.
Oh shit, we definitely we're gonna wrap up with this playlist thing.
Okay. What time is it?
6:20.
All right. First song, Night Shift by Xavier Wolf.
Okay.
Of course.
Wait, is that the one that goes play it?
Oh no, this other one. Have you heard this one?
I had to wait for the main part.
Should I fast forward it?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah. I don't know that I've heard this song by him.
This album's good. It's off that same album.
Yeah.
Though. It's off that.
No,
same
I like
one.
it.
Yeah. Do you like Xavier Wolf?
Oh yeah.
A lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to his concert. Yeah, but we left after 2 songs because he went on at 2 a.m. But that's okay.
That's a classic Xavier Wolf.
Stop it! Stop doing that.
Yeah, please.
At least midnight, dude. Come
I wait
on. 2 a.m. was rough
for you to come on tour.
We're getting too old, dude.
Yeah, I'm tired by 7. My feet are hurting. I gotta crack my back 20 times. There's a bitch spilling a drink on my toes. I don't have time for this.
Dude, we had heavy metal dudes doing cocaine next to us. I don't even know what they were doing there. Yeah, I don't even know what they were doing at that concert. I'm like, you guys look like you just transported from a fucking Kiss concert, and you're over here at an Xavier Wolf concert with rappers on stage doing cocaine and metal costumes.
Didn't you say they had makeup on their face?
Yes,
too?
they had makeup. They had seen black hair, makeup on, black metal jackets with spikes on them, like the full get up. And I'm like, These are Hot Topic models at an Xavier Wolf concert.
You know what's great about Xavier Wolf? Because, like, do you listen to Bones?
I've heard,
You've dabbled?
I think I've dabbled, yeah.
He's, like, more of that crowd.
Because he's got, like, that, like, low voice, like that. Yeah, he's got, like, that weird, like, I like it, though. It sounds like it's different.
Yeah, you're like, you're scary, but I like this.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I like to hear that at night. No, I'm just
kidding. But yeah,
put me in bed.
So I guess they were, like, they're friends, and whenever they go on tour, there's just so many different kinds of people that be showing up at these concerts. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, okay. Did not expect, like, a person, you know, like you to like this music, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Which is good.
Yes. More variety.
Yeah.
Diversity. They're spreading to new cultures.
That's great. I'm just gonna clip that, just us clapping. And what else you got? What's else next on the playlist?
Next song is Alone by Night Lavelle. And then the next song is Obey the Walrus by Suicide Boys and Jerk.
I like that song.
That's a great song. And then the next one is Fuck Sleep by A$AP Rocky and FK Twigs. It's literally just a fucking...
You just have 5 songs?
Literally, my whole playlist is just Xavier Wolf, 21 Savage, I Don't Know Jeffrey.
That's probably, yeah.
Like, what else is
we listen to, like, the same stuff mostly.
Yeah. A lot of A$AP.
I do...
Give me your...
I'm gonna get my show one.
Yeah, I need to know.
My show playlist is, like, my top tier. It's called Pre-Show. Throw Some D's by Rich Boy. And if you don't know...
I want you to play it. It's the actual version.
Oh, this is the jam, dude.
Yes. Okay,
I'm going to play... I don't even care if you guys hate this part. We're playing this song right now because it sounds good for us. Immature things.
Who sampled this song?
I don't know.
Kendrick Lamar, I think. Yeah. But this is the actual version.
This is the best song ever. This is like my first song that I put on this playlist.
What is it called?
Throw Some D's by Rich Boy. It's such a great song. Throw some D's on that bitch. It's great.
Yeah, there's a new rapper that sampled that song, but I like when people sample songs and the sample song is better than the new version.
Yeah, and it usually always is.
Oh, always.
Okay, because the 3 6 Mafia is pretty fucking great, and Suicide Boys sampled most of their stuff.
Pat.
Yeah. Project Pat is incredible. That's what I grew up on, like Project Pat, Lil Wayne, like 3 6 Mafia. Got Money by Lil Wayne.
Perfect.
Get Your Roll On by Big Timers. Grove Street Party by Waka Flocka. Stun Like My Daddy by Birdman. Steady Mobbin' by Young Money. Type of Way by Rich Homie Quan. Appetite for Destruction by NWA. And then Law by Yo Gotti and E40. That's all I have so far. It has to get me, like, if the song doesn't get me, like, fucking, like, right now I had to keep playing that song because I was like, this is such a great song.
You're like, this is too good to stop.
I can't shut this off. But it's like, it's got to get me, like, like, I'm the shit mood, you know? It's as retarded as it is.
I'm going to spend the whole day tomorrow listening to my playlist and just send you the songs. Yes. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to get going.
I need the hype shit. Okay. I need the hype stuff. I don't need no gay Tupac. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, he was gay for sure. I mean, come on, let's be honest. I don't know. I wanted to talk to you more. I wish we could do this longer, but I have to go to the show and get things set up
after.
No,
camera or not, definitely. We're talking. I'm not leaving. No,
definitely.
This.
Yeah, so we'll have to do this again for sure. Yes. But thank you for coming. This was great. You're the best. Keep doing what you're doing. The fucking drift shit is fucking awesome. Thank you for having me a part of it because
of course
I'm so thankful to like. I feel like. I'm not trying to extend this any longer, but...
No, you're fine.
My whole life, never had a community. I've never like found like anything that's been like, yeah, your people, I kind of thought like the Kava thing, but that's not a productive thing, right? Yeah. There's nothing productive about that. So it's like the first time I've been like
because I've been in the drifting scene for 10 years. Like I've known people through it. I've done it. I've been going to car meets, things like that. I've just gotten older, so I stopped really going out. And it's for the first time ever, it's like, oh shit, like I'm actually getting integrated with the community in the way that I feel like is natural. And it wasn't just like, you know, this weird, like, I'm young, I'm trying to be a part of this thing that doesn't even exist. Like, you're making a community, which is
inclusive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we include the fags.
Fags welcome to these events.
No, everyone's welcome. Even the guys. So no, yeah, I don't know, but it's been great.
Everyone's invited.
You're awesome. Thank you for everything you do. Thanks for coming. We're gonna go laugh, hopefully, and
We're
have a
gonna
good
have
time.
some giggles.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shut this thing off.
Woo woo.
Thank you.
And she keep working that back, and I'm about to throw the shit like